thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 15 nautical miles northwest of Kelly's Island to 8 nautical miles southwest of Put-in Bay, moving east at 35 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater and small hail. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Put-in Bay and Kelly's Island. At 3 p.m., weather...
Once again, that special marine warning came out of nowhere. I'm glad I have multiple stations set on my weather radios, because this little guy went off as I was downstairs doing my chores. I heard this little guy from all the way downstairs. That's impressive.
Waters from Avon Point, Ohio to Ripley, New York, until 7:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms capable of producing waterspouts were located along a line extending from 12 nautical miles nautical miles northwest.
Come on, why isn't this activating?
Nautical miles east of Avon Point, moving east at 20 knots. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar. Impact, waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Geneva on the Lake, Conneaut, Erie, Willowick, Fairport Harbor, Cleveland, and Ashtabula. Thunderstorms can produce sudden waterspouts. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. The forecast for north...
Yeah, I still have no idea why the WR100 is not activating at all.
Conneaut, Ohio, until 10:15 p.m. Conneaut, Ohio, until 10:15 p.m. Severe thunderstorms capable of
It's still not activated.
were located along a line extending from 16 nautical miles northeast of Kelly's Island to 11 nautical miles north of Avon Point and near Willowick to 13 nautical miles northwest of Geneva on the Lake, moving northeast at 10 knots. Hazard, waterspouts. Source, radar. Impact, waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Locations impacted include Fairport Harbor and Geneva on the Lake. Thunderstorms can produce sudden waterspouts. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. At 8 p.m.
Why isn't my WR100 activating anymore? No matter how many times I've reset it, or just...
2.4. And the relative humidity was 83%. The wind was west at 13 miles an hour. The pressure was 29 points, then partly cloudy after midnight. Lows in the lower 40s. Rain was falling at Pittsburgh and Chicago. Buffalo and Indianapolis. Was mostly...
Come on, that's my home station.
WG57 originating from the National Weather Service forecast office. Dayton and Columbus. It was cloudy at Toledo and Ashtabula. Reports from nearby cities outside Ohio. Temperatures were between 51 and 55 degrees. Rain was falling at Pittsburgh, Erie, Pennsylvania, and Chicago. It was partly cloudy at Buffalo and Indianapolis. At Detroit, it was most...
There is no way that it should not activate now.
For the following marine locations, Reno Beach to the islands, and Lake Erie from Vermilion to Avon Point beyond 5 miles from shore. Showers over the waters. The areas affected include Reno Beach to the islands, Reno Beach to the islands beyond 5 nanometers offshore line to us Canadian
Nanometers
border,
instead of nautical
the
miles.
islands to Vermilion beyond 5 nautical miles offshore line
There you
to
go.
us Canadian border, Vermilion to Avon Point beyond 5 nautical miles offshore line to us Canadian border, at 8 p.m.
That's
Eastern
pretty good.
Daylight Time. Doppler radar indicated showers developing from the islands eastward to open water off of Lorain County, moving east at 15 knots. Convergence along the boundary will help to generate additional showers and maybe a few thunderstorms through 9:30 p.m. These showers may produce water spouts and could pose a serious hazard for boaters. A special marine warning may be required. Boaters
Seconds
should
later,
avoid this
it
area.
just got issued.
The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a special marine warning for.
And there it is. Coincidence? I think not! Especially for this piece of crap that won't activate.
The nearshore marine forecast. For the following marine locations, Vermilion to Willow. This is a test of the
Finally you activated, you little
alarm for the WNG 698 listening area of north central Ohio. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers are automatically activated to warn of impending hazard. Tests of these receivers are normally conducted by the National Weather Service every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. When there was a threat of or existing severe weather, until the following day, tests will be postponed until the test of the National Weather Service weather radio warning alarm. Weather radio warning alarm. At 10 a.m., weather report for selected cities.
Of course, this guy didn't activate this time because it's losing reception because of its goddamn tuner. Probably, I don't know. But I'll try to get this issue solved very soon. And of course, right after the weekly test, look what just happened to my WR100.
On the latest weather map, strong low pressure over Ontario will continue east to New England today and extend a front across the eastern Great Lakes built into the forecast for north central Ohio. Rest of today, mostly cloudy late this morning, then clearing. Highs in the mid-70s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Thursday, sunny. Highs in the mid-60s. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Thursday night, clear. Lows in the mid-40s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Friday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-70s. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Friday night, partly cloudy.
Well, it seems to be
Not
running
as
fine
cold
now.
with lows in the upper 50s. The Lake Erie short-term marine forecast within 5 nautical miles from shore. Small craft advisory in effect through late tonight. Rest of today, west winds to 30 knots.
Oh,
A slight change was late. Mostly clear. Waves.
that's
3
not
to
the
6 feet
transmitter,
to
by the
sunny,
way.
2
That's
to
my
4 feet.
WR100. I can even prove to you. Shut up. I can even prove to you.
Temperature was 64 degrees, 2.48, and relative humidity was 56%.
Here,
The wind
It's
was
just
west
fine.
at 13 miles an hour, gusting to 24. The pressure was 29.80 inches and falling. And relative humidity was 67%. The wind was west at 13 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.77. Elsewhere across Ohio, it was sunny with a temp. And one at Youngstown and 59 at Ashtabula. Reports from nearby cities outside Ohio, at Erie, Pennsylvania, rain was falling with a temperature of 59. It was sunny with a temperature of 70 at Indianapolis and 68 at Chicago. At Pittsburgh, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 64. At Detroit, it was partly sunny with a temperature of 67. At Buffalo, it was cloudy with a temperature of 60. At 11 a.m., weather reports for selected cities.
I'm gonna try to reset this radio after the weekly test expires on it, but something's telling me that my WR100 may be dying. I don't know. You guys post your answers down in the comments below. It would really help out. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll possibly see you tomorrow for the required weekly test on my weather radios. Where did he go? Oh, it's behind my head. Right over there. Right up there. You're not... I'm done.
Winter weather message. The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a tornado warning for
Whoa, that was sweet. I just went right down the funnel. One more ball. One more. Yes! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Yes! Oh my god, 300! Pretty sweet. It's been a while. All my other weather radios went off for the winter storm warning, but this read it as an unrecognized watch. Oh,
51.6, 62.04. This is a test of NOAA weather radios warning alarm. Version is strictly for demonstration purposes only. The showers and thunderstorms.
Did I just seriously?
Source, Doppler radar. Impact, flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets and underpasses, as well as other drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Cleveland, Parma, Lakewood, Euclid, Cleveland Heights, Strongsville, Westlake, North Royalton, North Ridgeville, Solon, Avon Lake, Lawrenceville Heights, Highland Hills, North Olmsted, Garfield Heights, Shaker Heights, Maple Heights, South Euclid, Avon and Parma Heights. Additional rainfall amounts of 0.5 to 1.5 inches are possible in the warned area. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Excessive runoff from heavy rainfall will cause flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets and underpasses, as well as other drainage areas and low-lying spots. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 9:45 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Cuyahoga, Ohio. The current time is 5:14 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Yeah, you picked a very weird time to issue something like that. Just saying. Happy to see this one finally activate this time, though.
Excuse me?
The urgent weather message. For the following counties in Ohio: Ashland, Erie, Huron and Lorraine, and the following marine locations: Vermilion to Avon Point, and Lake Erie from Vermilion to Avon Point beyond 5 miles from shore. Reno Beach to Vermilion. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 501, effective until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Huron and Lorraine, and the following marine locations: Vermilion to Avon Point, and Lake Erie, Chicago, Huron, Lorraine, Ottawa, Richland, Sandusky, Seneca, Wood and Wyandotte, and the following marine locations. Internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, severe thunderstorm watch number 501 has been issued until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Ashland, Ohio. The current time is 1:56 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Information. Repeating, severe thunderstorm watch number 501 has been issued until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Ohio: Ashland, Erie, Huron and Lorraine, and the following marine locations: Vermilion to Avon Point, and Lake Erie from Vermilion to Avon Point beyond 5 miles from shore. Ottawa, Seneca, Wood and Wyandotte, and the following marine locations: Reno Beach to Vermilion.
Well, there's the confirmation message. Hi, Hulk.
MG698 from Grafton, on a frequency of 162.500
But why didn't the freaking...
megahertz.
Why didn't you
On the latest
activate?
weather map,
The reception
low
is
pressure
perfect.
will move northeast across the central Great Lakes by evening, extending a cold front east across the area. Urgent weather message. The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Erie County until 4:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:20 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Milan, or near Norwalk, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Impact, minor damage to vehicles is possible. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Western Vermilion, Northern Milan, and Berlin Heights. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties: Erie, Ohio.
Come on, you piece of W100!
Islands, Ohio to Willowick, Ohio, until 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:32 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Huron, moving northeast at 35 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater and large hail. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Large hail could result in structural damage. Locations impacted include Huron, Western Vermilion, Avon Point, Lorraine Harbor, and Vermilion. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. A special weather statement.
What is wrong with this thing?
In Ohio, Erie, Huron, and Lorraine.
Wait, what was that? I heard something else. Oh, just an updated outlook. Shut up. Shut up.
Northeast at 40 miles per hour. Wind gusts.
Shut up. Okay, that's... Oh, God damn it.
The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a special marine warning for nearshore waters from Maumee Bay, Ohio to the islands, Ohio. And waters from Maumee Bay, Ohio to the
I knew
islands,
something was going to happen.
Until 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Monroe Harbor to 38 miles
What's going on?
west of North Cape, moving east at 30 knots.
Shut up.
Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots.
Okay, here come all the climate reports.
Source, radar. Impact.
Oh wait, that's right, the backlight is continuously on.
Higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Large hail could result in structural damage. Locations impacted include Reno Beach, Put-in Bay, and Kelly's Island. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes.
As soon as I saw that on my IEM bot, I knew something was going to happen. I just didn't pull out my phone in time. That wasn't a double header, but that was surely 2 EAS alerts back to back. And I don't know what in the world my dog's barking at.
County in northwestern Ohio, Seneca County in northwestern Ohio, Sandusky County in northwestern Ohio, northern Wyandotte County in northwestern Ohio, Wood County in northwestern Ohio, Hancock County in northwestern Ohio, until 6:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Bowling Green to near Columbus Grove, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and penny-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Findlay, Bowling Green, Tiffin, Fremont, Fostoria, Upper Sandusky, Bluffton, Klein, North Baltimore, Oak Harbor, Gibsonburg, Woodville, Macomb, Weston, Forest, Arlington, Elmore, Green Springs, Sycamore, and Arcadia. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Ohio: Hancock, Ottawa, Sandusky, Seneca, Wood, and Wyandotte.
Shut the f up!
Severe thunderstorms were located along the ground extending from power lines. Locations impacted include Cleveland, Willowwick, Parma, Euclid, Mentor, Cleveland Heights, Solon, Willoughby, Twinsburg, Eastlake, Warrensville Heights, Macedonia, South Russell, Highland Hills, Chesterman, Garfield Heights, Shaker Heights, Maple Heights, South Euclid, and Mayfield Heights. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Ohio: Cuyahoga, Geauga, and Lake. Weather message. The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Cuyahoga County in northeastern Ohio, northeastern Lorain County until 6:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:19 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Westlake, or 10 miles east of Elyria, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard 60 miles per hour with gusts quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor damage to vehicles if possible. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Cleveland, Parma, Lakewood, Cleveland Heights, Strongsville, Westlake, North Wilton, North Ridgeville, North Instead, Garfield Heights, Shaker Heights, Avon, Parma Heights, Rocky River, Grove Park, Berea, Cleveland, Fairview Park, Middleburg Heights, and Bay Village. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Ohio: Cuyahoga, and Lorain. Weather message. The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Huron County, Erie County, Lorain County until 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:41 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 8 miles northeast of Sandusky to 7 miles west of Vermilion to near Wakeland to Willard, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Hazard 70 miles per hour with gusts and penny-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Lorain, Elyria, Sandusky, Norwalk, Western Vermilion, North Ridgeville, Avon Lake, Amherst, Grafton, Willard, Wellington, New London, Northern Milan, Wakeland, Avon, Bay Village, Sheffield Lake, and Eaton. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Damaging winds and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning are occurring with these storms. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Ohio: Erie, Huron, and Lorain. The urgent weather message. For the following counties in Ohio: Ashland, Crawford, Erie, Hancock, Huron, Lorain, Ottawa, Richland, Sandusky, Seneca, Wood and Wyandotte, and the following marine locations: Reno Beach to Vermilion. Severe thunderstorm watch number 501 remains Repeating, the misunderstanding warning has been issued until 8:30 p.m. Urgent weather message. The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Stark County in northeastern Ohio, southeastern Wayne County in northeastern Ohio, northeastern Holmes County in northeastern Ohio, until 9:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 8:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Mount Eaton, or 9 miles northeast of Millersburg, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor damage to vehicles if possible. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Canton, Millersburg, Massillon, Alliance, North Canton, Louisville, Minerva, Brewster, Navarre, Dalton, Waynesburg, East Sparta, Holmesville, Wilmot, Mount Eaton, Winesburg, East Canton, Apple Creek, Beach City, and Miners Lake. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 9:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Ohio: Holmes, Stark, and Wayne. Weather radio warning alarm for the WNG 698 listening area of north central Ohio. During potentially dangerous weather situations, receivers are automatically activated to warn of impending hazard. Tests of these receivers are normally conducted by the National Weather Service every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon.
Finally,
When
that's
there is a
activated.
threat
Thank
of
you.
or existing severe weather in the area, the test will be postponed until the following day. This ends the test of the National Weather Service weather radio warning alarm. The forecast for north central Ohio.
Jesus, though, they tested right at 11 a.m. Was not expecting that at all.
Elsewhere across Ohio and Columbus, drizzle was falling.
That one. Let's check on my Radio Shack. I've placed my Radio Shack in here. Oh, perfect! Yes! 3 stations, and all radios went off. Okay, shut up.
Until this afternoon. At 12 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Friday, the stage was 9.4 feet. Flood stage is 9.5 feet. Minor flooding is forecast. The river will rise above flood stage early this morning to 9.6 feet. Has issued a flood warning for the Black River and Elyria from this afternoon till late tonight. At 6:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Friday, the stage was 9.0 feet. Flood stage is 9.5 feet. Will be threatened. Minor flooding is forecast. The river is expected to rise to a crest of 9.5 feet. The forecast. Impact at 9.5 feet. Flooding begins south of Elyria in Carlisle Township along Woodside Drive. The current time is...
I was wondering when their flood warning is going to be coming in. Nothing on WNG 698 yet, though.
Oh, there they are.
The National Weather Service in Cleveland has issued a flood warning for the Black River at Elyria from this afternoon till late tonight. At 6:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Friday, the stage was 9.0 feet. Flood stage is 9.5 feet. Minor flooding is forecast.
Excuse me?
The river is expected to rise to a crest of 9.5. Impact at 9.5 feet. Flooding begins south of Elyria in Carlisle Township along Woodside Drive. The extended
And this guy didn't activate again.
Monday, partly cloudy in the morning, then clearing. Highs in the